Well, welcome on this session on circular supply chain management analytics. My name is Guido van Capelleveen, researcher at the University of Twente. In this session, I would like to tie some concepts together that we have discussed in the previous sessions and present you an architecture that helps to understand why there is certain separation between the concepts addressed in this architecture. Let's take a look. When you as a firm want to measure circular performance, we first had some kind of a strategy, and we translated these into metrics that can be used to measure the performance of your organization. But for measuring these metrics, we need data, and this data needs to be registered in different types of systems. We have discussed that there are multiple stakeholders that use the material passport, and each address a certain part of this kind of data collection. If we link all these data registrations all together, we see actually that there's 4 types of systems that an architecture would consist of. First of all, we have these metrics that we need to define, because not every organization will make use of the same set of metrics. On the other hand, we make use of the material passport data collection tool, so that says something about the products that an organization might produce and the variations of the products, specifically maybe even linked to one single identifiable object. And we see that there's also a registration that says something about the impact of different materials or processes within a supply chain, which we call the Material Passport Impact Database. Finally, there's also a component in which we can register the different types of registrations, the different types of scenario configurations we have applied in our firm or want to apply in our firm, in such a way that we can question how our performance would differ when we would switch, for example, from transport carrier or from the type of machine that is used for producing our product. To see the examples that we used in our previous lectures, we have seen that there were different material passports, that we have models for measuring and organizing supply chain configurations. We have seen different types of impact databases that can be used to do some kind of eco-costing calculations. And we have seen the different types of metrics that can be used. And the link between these two is to create an architecture in which the components can be used in such a way that we can make use of the data dynamically. So that means that when there are updates on product variations, updates on supply chain configurations, updates on different types of impact databases created by insights from different new research that have been done, but also different types of metrics that we want to apply. And by having these links, we're able to do this all automated dynamically. In summary, for creating an architecture to manage your supply chain management analytics, you need to think of these 4 components. How to register data on your product, where are these lifecycle registrations, how to get impact databases that can be used to calculate the impact, which type of scenario configurations you might use in your organization and how to register them, and finally, which set of metrics that you want to use for measuring the circular economy performance. Thank you for watching.